Chapter 303. Harold smirked and said in a sarcastic tone, "Alex, go ahead with your drama. I bet your so-called acquaintances are just some low-life gangsters and nobodies. Do you really think you're so influential and powerful? I don't believe you're able to invite any prominent figures." Olivia chimed in on the sarcastic bandwagon. "A loser like Alex is best at bragging. If no one attends your opening ceremony, you in this office will become Oris Hill's laughingstocks. Let's see how you'll get jobs or projects then." Emma didn't show any expression as she listened to the insults, but anxiety slowly brewed in her heart. To put it bluntly, opening ceremonies were occasions that displayed company owners' network connections and resources. If many guests were to attend the opening ceremony, it would show that the company had a strong business network and foundation, especially if VIPs were among the guests. Such news would spread around their circle and many people would regard the company as reliable and trustworthy. However, if they didn't have any guests on the day, it was like making an announcement to the public that their company had no network connections and resources. No one would dare seek the company even for the tiniest project. It would be a great pleasure if Diamond Group could send someone to attend the opening ceremony, but Emma wasn't certain if they would entertain her. At that moment, Lady Richard spoke. "Emma, look around you. It's almost 10 now, but there's no one here except us. I don't think you can gain anything in this small office. Why don't you return to Richard Group and help us? Not only would you have a steady job, but it's also better than receiving cold stares from others." When the Richard family found out that Emma's company was about to open, they contacted some previous partners who had good relationships with them and asked them not to attend her opening ceremony. They obliged after learning that Emma was part of the Richard family and declared that they would not collaborate with her in the future. That was also why Lady Richard was confident that there would not be any distinguished guests today. It would devastate Emma even further and she would be able to control her better in the future. Indeed, Emma was very anxious and agitated right now. She bit her lips and stomped nervously. Alex took her hand and said in an earnest tone, "Dear, so what if there aren't any guests today? I'm here with you and that's enough." Emma looked back at him, nodding with a smile and feeling a warmth wrapping her heart. Lady Richard, on the other hand, sneered and said, "Alex, you're overly confident, aren't you? What good are you here? Can you bring big shots here? Can you get her projects and jobs? Without the support of Richard Group, you're driving yourself to a dead end." Alex said arrogantly, "Emma's company will definitely only get better. Richard Group in its heyday is nothing to Emma, let alone Richard Group that is on the verge of bankruptcy. To be more successful than she was with you guys is a piece of cake for Emma." "Huh, cocky fellow." Lady Richard felt that she was greatly insulted upon hearing Alex say that Richard Group was on the verge of bankruptcy and Emma could do better than Richard Group in its glorious moment. She stomped her cane to the floor angrily and growled, "You're just a loser who married into our family. How dare you raise your voice here?" Alex smiled slyly. "Raise my voice? Ha, I'm just stating the facts. If you don't believe me, let's just wait and see." Harold sneered. "All right, Alex, we'll wait and see if you can expand this company." The minutes passed by and the opening ceremony was approaching. Emma was getting more and more flustered. She kept shifting her gaze between her watch and the main door. Alex tried to comfort her to no avail.